I'm Claudine Ewing.
And I'm Pete Gallivan, and this is Peter Marlette Jr., who's bringing pro soccer back to Buffalo.
That's exciting.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for having me.
This is, I think we were talking a little while ago that when you first announced it, I'm like, yeah, really? The Stallions, the Blizzard. But this is, I think this is the first pro outdoor team Buffalo's had.
That's exactly right. The Stallions and Blizzards, that was great, but that was arena soccer. That was in a hockey rink. This is a different sport than that is, and truthfully, this is a different time in Buffalo and in this country for the sport of soccer.
Why is Buffalo ready for pro soccer?
Frankly, Buffalo's been ready for pro soccer. If you look at all the demographic indicators of a city that will have successful pro soccer teams, Buffalo matches up with them perfectly, and that's why USL, the league that we're entering, was so motivated to get a team here.
Yeah, and there are no cornfields out there, but this is your field of dreams, isn't it?
That's exactly right. Yeah, we'll be building the stadium right behind us here, shovels in the ground this summer, and a goal of playing in 2026.
Tell me about the whole process of deciding on this location.
Yeah, well, it started a year and a half ago, identifying every feasible stadium location basically in Western New York. And there were plenty of options. One thing that became very apparent, and this is true throughout the country, is that a soccer stadium should be in the city that it is representing. You find that suburban and exurban stadiums don't really do it in professional soccer, truthfully. It's an urban demographic, urban sport, and we want to be as close to the urban center as we can be, and I think it's going to be great.
Obviously concerns about the air quality and some environmental issues. How are you all handling that?
Well, that was something that was probably the first consideration at this site, is we needed to make sure that it was safe. It was successfully remediated and rezoned for recreational use years ago, and the DEC even yesterday reported that the air quality is in compliance and safe to play at, and South Buffalo Development, who owns the site that we're looking at here, has been doing voluntary independent air quality monitoring for over a year now. Everything is safe, everything checks out, but we dug really deep into that because frankly, we had the same questions that everybody else did, and all the data and everything else shows us that this is the place to be. We also, this field, has been used for youth sports and recreational sports for a long time now, including our academy, the Buffalo Pro Soccer Academy. They train here four nights a week, play games here once or twice a week, so they're out here, they're the most frequent user of this field. Talk to those coaches, talk to that group, and they love it here.
How gratifying is it for you to be able to bring pro soccer back home?
It's the best. I grew up in Buffalo, but my career path had to take me away for a while. And while I got unbelievable experiences and loved them and am able to bring them back to Buffalo now, I would love for the next person who wants to build their career in professional soccer in Buffalo, whether that's on the field, and we will produce pros here who are playing for us in Buffalo, but also in the front office or whatever that may be, to have the path here in our city and to have their first internship, work experience, opportunities, whatever it may be, here in Buffalo.